Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me today. We know for a fact that Columbus didn't discover the Americas. Leif Erikson did. So why this bothers me is that we keep seeing people saying, oh, as you know, when Columbus sailed the ocean blue and he discovered the Americas, he discovered the Americas, he discovered the Americas. And we objectively know, it's something we usually throw out at parties. Oh, did you know that Leif Erikson actually discovered the Americas? This is stuff we do. Lots of people know it was this like Greenlandic or Icelandic guy who first accidentally discovered North America like half a millennia before Columbus. So in terms of how we should do this moving forward, Leif Erikson discovered the Americas, Columbus colonized them. That is far more accurate because, as many people have pointed out, in a variety of ways, Columbus did not discover the Americas because Leif Erikson did it before. He was also lost thinking he was in India. The dude should definitely be recognized in terms of the monumental role he played in what would lead to the utter decimation of the natives, and of course how he is responsible for the Columbian Exchange, which saw all these old world animals coming to the new world and all these new world foods going to the old world, and this resulted in higher caloric intake, which allowed for an explosion of the population in Europe. Like, yes, the Columbian Exchange is very important and relevant, and that doesn't happen without Columbus, who, again, didn't discover the Americas, but definitely opened them up to European colonization. That should be the distinction. Leif Erikson is the person who made the discovery. Columbus is the one who made the exploitation. Not that that's a good thing. Columbus should absolutely be seen as a monster and a tyrant. And for those who say, well, he was a product of his time, Bartolomeo de las Casas actually got what was arguably the first convention on human rights to happen in a court in Spain because of Columbus's treatment, or rather mistreatment, of the natives. Columbus was so brutal that it took a monk to bring it up with the monarchs and other people in the Spanish court to decide if indigenous people had some kind of basic human rights. That is how bad Christopher Columbus was. So no, he wasn't a product of his time. He was exceptionally monstrous. So I would really like if we could stop saying that Columbus discovered the Americas. He didn't discover it. We know Leif Erikson did. Give Leif the credit, and arguably he's way less of a problematic character than Columbus. We can still recognize Columbus as the first colonizer, and that's an epithet he is definitely worthy of. And the fact that there are so many people who still don't see this distinction, or God forbid, might be uncomfortable by making that distinction and suddenly not having to be proud of Columbus, which, you know, no one should be proud of that guy, right? All this combines into just this notion of us clearly knowing better, and yet we don't put it out there and try and gently and correctly move humanity with proper, accurate information. Leif Erikson discovered the continent. Columbus exploited it. And the fact that more people aren't making this distinction is definitely what's bothering me today.